Okay, so I said a couple days ago, almost a week, I would make a Q&A, and this is the video you're watching. So I got a couple of pretty decent amount of comments, and I'm gonna end up, giving my opinion on, so that way you guys will know a little bit more about me, my style, or whichever, honestly, or just anything really. So let us start with the first one. First one starting with by Tona57. How did you come across FNF and your love or passion, I guess, for the game? Why did you choose to do FNF content? That's not my question, and have a great day. Well, hope you have a great day too, man. To answer your question pretty simply, I originally come across it literally as soon as it came out, meaning I've been playing this game, or at least known about it, pretty much since the beginning. Way back, no, like 4 years ago? I don't know much. And why did I choose it? Honestly, at the time, it was something which I was like, okay, I'll probably make it to the side. But then over time, I'm like, you know what? I actually started liking FNF, the mods. Back then when times were more simpler and FNF was still like a small game, but it was like rapidly getting in popularity. And just because I like the content, honestly. Like the mods, the art styles, the music, especially, everything, honestly. But hope that answers your question. On to the next question by GoMotion398. Number 1. How did you come up with the name Zero Funkin? Honestly, pretty self-explanatory. I just go with Zero because that's just my name that I've used for everything. But I would have liked it if it was Zero by itself, but apparently that name was already taken, so I just had to put Funkin because it, I do Funkin content, so it only made sense. Number 2. Have you watched Baldi's Basics V2 trailer? It's fantastic. I have not, but I'll give it a try. Since you said it's pretty good, I'll give it a chance. Number 3. Do you use IBS Paint X to make your arts? I'm gonna be pretty straightforward. Every single art that I've posted, and I mentioned it I think way back in the beginning, but that was when I barely had anybody or not many subs. But to clear it out, all the art and every art that I posted, it's not my art. 0%, oh no, 100% is not my art. Every art that I've posted is just a art that I stumbled across and like, you know what, this looks pretty cool, so I want to share it around and let people, like it, see it. And of course, for the art, I always put in the artist's profile or whichever, just because you want to see more of them. You could check out the artist through the link in each post that I put up. So just to clarify, every art that I posted is not mine exactly. So hope that clears something up a little bit. 4. When did you get interest playing FNF mods? Honestly, what I mentioned from the other comments, the game started out, there was like mods that were barely coming out. I remember back then when Witty was extremely hard to beat. Garcello was another old mod. Tricky was really hard back in the day for me. We Funkin with Matt. A lot of mods. Midfight Masters too. A lot of mods that I've played. But obviously, those mods I've played them at my own time, and that was back then when I didn't really kept going with the content I do now. But just to clarify, I started playing those games probably around the time when the game was relatively just booming, really. Hope that answers your question. On to the next one by Pico1999FNF. Who's your favorite FNF character? Honestly, I mean, I kind of like, from the base game, I kind of like every character. They're pretty cool in their own ways. But, I mean, the one that I probably like for, and kind of a simp in a way, is Cassette Girl, Just love the style, love everything about her. So I had to stick with that person. So, there's that. What is the best top 3 mods for you by Emily_Gone507? Remember, bro, keep going, you're amazing. Hey, I appreciate the feedback. Thanks for the question. Top 3. I don't know, but honestly, I'd probably say number 3 would be probably Foolhardy. Considering that, yeah, it was pretty cool. But I mean, it could have used some work. I'm not trying to judge it all, but honestly, it was still pretty good regardless. But top 3 favorites, Foolhardy. Loved the intensity of the songs. Number 2 was, of course, the older version of Friday Night Funkin' Baddies. Before the whole controversy and everything. I liked it because of the songs, the characters, and especially Cassette Girl was in it. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta give it a try. It caught my attention. It caught my eye. And honestly, another bonus fact. Well, I've also started making the content because also from Baddies itself. I kept on making more content because I really like playing Baddies and knowing more about it. So you know what? If there's any sneak peeks of whichever for the game, I'll post it so you guys can be updated on that much, you know? But, and the number 1, it's, I wouldn't say 1, but probably the 2 that are in the number 1 spot for me would be Mario's Madness and, Friday Night Fever Frenzy. Mario's Madness, because it's all horror themed, took 2 years of development time. Came out absolutely amazing, loved every bit of it. The intensity, the music, the art style, good. And then Friday Night Fever Frenzy. First, it's pretty good. Well, back then when it first came out, it was something, but I never really got to play it fully. But once the update came out, like I think a year, almost 2 years now, I instantly fell in love with, you know, the characters, the mod, the songs. Still a bop to this day, and I fully 100% enjoy them all. Nothing bad about them at all. But I hope that answers the question. Next question by Igor5YT. What is your favorite indie animation? I haven't seen any indie animations as of now, or maybe I have, but I just don't remember. But probably one that I, you know, relatively like is from Moro Night Eye, aka Indie Cross, I think? Unless it's called something else. But I remember I watched it a while ago, a long time ago, and I enjoy it. And there's also other indie animations I can't put a finger on. Actually, I can. I don't know if Meta Runner counted, but Meta Runner, I loved it too. And I think that's it. I don't know any other ones, so apologies for that. Number 2, then you start. I'm gonna assume that it's the same which year I started, which, you know, it's when FNF came out. I think like in 2021 or 2020. But just to make sure, yeah, when the game came out at the time. Favorite character? I'm gonna assume it's from FNF, but Cassette Girl, obviously. Love her, everything about her, amazing. Only those. I don't have any ideas, needs, and batteries. A little strange, but you do you then. Thanks for the comment. Next question by Pancio2001. Do you know when we'll get Cassette Girl vs Baddies mod? I don't really. I mean, I'm not a developer or nothing of the game itself, but just to clarify, in case you haven't heard, it's been a while, but she got completely scrapped, which kind of scrapped from the game, which kind of made me a little sad, you know, because the fact that I just fell in love with her and this and that, and then the fact that, like, you know, but that was also back then when there was controversy around her, which, you know, things were a little bit different during the time. But to answer your question short, she is not going to be in Baddies. And I'm pretty sure the creators wouldn't want to go through the hassle of remaking sprites again, because they've clearly stated, I don't know which, but they've already replaced Cassette Girl with some other girl, which I think is named Tina. I don't remember, but they've already replaced her. But maybe there might be something, but then again, I don't know. But I hope that answers your question pretty clearly. On to the next question by Glitched. Number 1, have you seen Terry anywhere? I've been looking all over for him. I still can't find him. I don't know who Terry is, but I mean, hope you find him. Number 2, Fish. Fish. Okay. 3. Have you considered oily? Okay, I'm not gonna answer that question. Okay. A little too crazy. And 4. In your opinion, which one is your favorite? The base game, graffiti grooving, baddies, or 17 bucks? Honestly, all of them, dude. 70 bucks, everything about it is cool, amazing. Baddies, same thing. Graffiti grooving, especially V2, amazing. And the base game itself. I just love all of them, honestly. They're amazing, cool, unique. Really brings in all that energetic, and you know. Next question by Anthony the Super. What do you like doing the most? Posts, videos, or shorts? I like doing all of them. I like to post videos because, well, as of now, you can hear my reaction. Same thing for community posts. I just like to feature art, especially underrated artists. You know, like I want to give them a little, how do I say it? Like a little spot of them to shine. You know. And shorts, same thing. I just like posting stuff, honestly. Same for shorts. If I find a pretty cool clip, I just post it so you guys can see it, and that's pretty much it. Hope that answers your question. Next question, well, final question actually, by Knife number 5. Number 1, how did you join the FNF community? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I have. Like, if it's joining a community, like interacting with other people, honestly, no. I was mostly the person that would just ignore all that drama and such, and mostly mostly on my attention on the game. So, like, move all that drama, and I'm just here for the game and for the music. So I hope that somewhat answers your question. Number 2, your opinion about MMLLR2 and some bad mods. Really like how MML2 songs, but his creator, meh. Sorry for your answer on this, but I don't know who MM2 or Double L is, or bad mods about it, or the creator itself. I don't know anything about that, so I can't really provide an answer for you, so sorry about that. 3, do you like my art? I don't know if I ever mentioned your art, let alone seeing it, but it's probably amazing, and I encourage you to keep on doing it, you know? Number 4, what's your favorite song from OG FNF/mods? Ooh, now this is a pretty good one. I got a couple. Ballistic, there's Lo-Fi Fight, that's from Witty's mod. Midfight Masters, I don't remember. I think it was the 3rd song where she went man, I can't believe I'm starting to forget some of the names. No, I know Celiver was the kid, Ruv was the Russian kind of dude. Man, I seriously forgot who the characters were, man. But it was the 3rd song. I think it was called Worship. I don't know. But it's where the nun she turns to a demon, I think. That song is really cool. Let's see what else. We Funkin, Target Practice, Ruckus. Let's see. Garcello, obviously the full week. Songs. It was a nice change of pace, you know. Nothing like first stage normal, second stage angry, third stage like evil giant boss, you know. But it was nice and relaxing. So the whole mod for the Garcello, before the whole update, I'm talking about the original when it was just 3-4 songs, I think. I don't remember. And then Tricky, probably Madness and Expurgation. And I think that's everything from now. I don't remember the rest. Okay, never mind actually. Foolhardy was 1. I don't know if, I think Bushwhack was in fact an old one, so probably that too. But I can't remember from the top of my head. But hopefully that answers your question. But anyways, that's all the questions I got for now. Thank you guys for submitting your questions. Next one, we'll probably do it at around, I don't know whether I should do it whenever I feel like it, but I think it's best that we do it through goals, because I know I'm way far behind. So once we reach at about 162,000, 162 sounds good enough, or maybe a little too much. Once we get to 162k subscribers, Q&A part 2 will be out. More questions for me, more answers for you guys. But that's about it for this video. If you want to submit your own question, subscriber goal right there, appreciate all the feedback from you guys, everything about it, and I'll see you in the next video.
One hand and dribble the skin. Soft hook left hand, I can make your neck spin. 36-inch chain till TSA I don't play. Ice touching gums as my tennis bat breaks.